everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. And if you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, I just welcome you in. And today we're going to do a altered paperclip pocket tuck. Now, that's what I called it. I don't know what the proper name is. I've seen variations of these on YouTube. Everybody makes them different ways, and I just kind of took the idea and run with it. Thought I'd put my own little spin on it today. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, all I did was I just took my paper and I cut it or tear it, whichever you want, to the size that I wanted my paper clip. And they can be long and short. They can be wider or skinnier. And after I cut them, I fold them to the way that I want my pocket in my paper clip, my little tuck. And then before I put my paper clip in, I tear my edges, because I just think that it makes it look pretty cool, gives it a different look. And the corners, they can stay up higher, or you can even them out, it doesn't matter. I just like the way it looks. And then after I do that, then if you like inking, then you can go ahead and ink it. I'm just going to ink this one in brown. I just ink on my edges. I guess I should get up here underneath the camera. So many variations of paper clips, hidden paper clips and all that you can do. And I like to do a lot of the different ones because each one is different, which makes it good. I just want to ink my folds. Ink this fold. Now I went ahead and inked that part there, but you're not even going to see it. There. Then we'll add our paper clip in. Now when we add our paper clip, you want to put the small part of your paper clip to the inside. Try to get it in about the center. You can use bigger paper clips on these if you want. I'm just using the regular size paper clips. And then we're going to glue this flap shut. And I'm going to put ink around my paper clip also to help hold it in place. Some people put tape on their paper clips. I think the glue holds it okay. I'm using Fabri-Tac, so the Fabri-Tac seems to be a pretty good glue. So I'm just going to glue along that bottom edge and that edge and just fold it over. Now on this side, because I want to tuck here, I'm just going to glue this edge and this edge. And this is a real fast project also. These go really fast because you don't have to be real precise on the sizes or the shapes or anything like that. You can make them out of the regular coffee dyed paper, book paper, music paper. This is just the starting of a tag. I'm just using it as an example. And there's my pocket. You can use regular scrapbook paper, and I also like to embellish them. So I'm just going to put a little bit of lace on here. Just hold this here so I can get a general idea of where to glue for my lace. And I think the lace makes them look pretty fancy. Can use lace or ribbon. You can put anything on them. Today I'm pretty much just doing mainly lace. I think I have one or two that has ribbon on it. There, and then I just cut it to make it even. And there we go. Let me put the little faux card back in it. And I'll just grab this piece of paper here and we'll show you how it hooks on there. So it just hooks onto your page. And like I say, it can hang down however far you want it to. It can be short, it can be wider. So I think that one turned out good. Okay, let's do another one. Now this one I did out of music paper, and this is a really, really old music book. Has writing in it. Kind of broke on this edge. It's fragile. So I already tore these, and I'm going to have it going this way because I want my pocket on this side. And I'm just going to cut like the little thumb hole notch, whatever you call it, in here. So I'll do that before I glue, or before I ink it and glue it. And I'll just go ahead and do this one in the brown. Now I left this edge straight, and you could tear this edge also, but I left this edge straight and just tore my ends. I already have my paper clip on the back of it. I just did that so I wouldn't forget or lose my paper clips. I have quite a bit of stuff sitting here on both sides of my desk, so I didn't want it to get lost in the shuffle. And then we'll just put that back in the center. Okay. And I did that edge, but I didn't have to. So let me just do a little tiny bit more on the front there. And then I have to do this edge. Okay, so that takes care of that one. Now, I have my, let me turn it the right way. I have my paper clip in. So I'm going to put my glue around my paper clip, and then I'm going to fold this side in. There we go. This is the right way. I'm confusing myself here, so I have to put my paper clip on the other end. That'll help, won't it? Put the small side in. I just kind of randomly stuck my paper clips on each one, so I'll have to make sure I have them in the right spot. And I'll just even this edge up a little bit more. You can see where my edge kind of cracked and broke there, but it's good. Okay, so I'm going to put glue around my paper clip. Oh, look at that, my glue is erupting. Shouldn't have left it sit there open. So I can glue this flap down all the way. And when I fold this over, I'm only going to glue the two ends. Guess I better not leave my glue set open. This is my glue with the bigger spout, so it kind of comes out a little faster. Alright, and I'm just going to fold this over and glue them two. Now you can leave your paper clips up if you want to add lace or anything like that to them. You can leave your paper clips up in the air. I kind of even didn't think about that. But there you go, there's another idea. So I'm going to just glue this lace down in the center. And just trim my edges. Okay, and there's that one. And we can just put this little birdie in there. And this one is, the room in this tag has pretty good distance in there. So you could stick a pretty big size tag in there. And that one looks good. And then, you know, you can do like your trims to match your journals. You can put your trim on. You can put extra decorations on your lace or whatever you decide to put on your paper clip. All right, let's move on. Now this one I'm going to do just a little bit different. Let me throw my little note aside there. I have my paper clip on. And I didn't tear my edges here, I only tore this edge. So I'm gonna leave this edge just straight like it's supposed to be. And I'll do this one in brown. And I only had to tear this edge because this is going to be the only one on the outside. And this one doesn't have to be inked because it's on the inside, but we'll do this little crease. There we go. Now when I glue, well, let me glue this shut first. Trying to get ahead of myself. I think I must be in hurry mode or something. Just put our glue down on here, and we'll just do these three edges. It's just repetition. Once you get going, it goes really fast. And then I'm going to fold this one over, and I'm just going to do these two edges. I think my bottle's getting low. Set that over there. Now on my lace, instead of gluing my lace down all the way, I'm going to glue across the top and across the bottom, and this is going to be like a little belly band. So that'll be different. There'll be room for a couple tags in this one. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And just not stretch my lace, but pull it out so it's laying down pretty flat, so it'll hold the tag in. And I have to clean the tip of my glue off. There we go. Okay, now let me just trim this off. This can be another one of them mass make projects. You can just get your papers all out, get them all set and ready to go. Alright, so I don't know if this is long enough. Yep. So see, that little tag can go under your belly band. And this might be a little large, so we'll just stick this in this way. I didn't make any tags for these. I figured that I had odds and ends sitting around, so I may have a smaller one over here. Yeah, there we go. So that tells you that that's where your opening is. And that one looks good. And that's another little double, I guess you can call it a double pocket tuck. So that works. Okay, let's see what we have now. Okay, now this one here, I'm going to put blue lace on it, so I'm going to ink it with my blue. I'm going to ink all of my edges. The blue lace is a little bit different blue than this color, but it doesn't matter. It works good together. And I just tore all of my edges that's going to show, which I guess is all of them. Okay, now I'll fold it, do this. And I'm going to fold it and do this one. And there we go. So this one's glued all the way around. That one doesn't have to be because it's not going to show. Alright, so on this end, I can go ahead and glue my lace down before I glue it shut. That'll be just fine. So I can glue this lace right to the edge of this side. Go right to the edge, and then that lets my little ruffled look over here show. All of the different colors go good together. Doesn't have to be completely the same tone. Alright, so we'll open this back up. I'm going to glue around my, let me see, I'm going to glue this whole flap down. This flap right here I'm going to glue down. So let me put some glue around my paper clip first. And I'll make sure I have it in the center. And then I'll glue this flap. But even though I'm gluing the whole flap down, you don't have to put glue in this spot, it'll hold. Just fold that over. Now I'm going to glue this first flap down. This will make our first pocket. And then I'm going to glue the flaps down on this, or the second flap down. I'm just going to glue the edges. And we're going to have a double flap on this side. Okay, so let's see. Some of these are too big, but we have a flap there, and we have a flap there. Now, if I would have glued just the 3 sides of the lace down, this could have also been a small flap. Didn't think about that one. I always think about it afterwards, but that's okay. You can do it that way too if you'd like. So there's that one. All right, hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted to grab some lace for the next one that I'm going to do. We can put some lace on the paper clip at the top. So this one I'm going to do out of scrapbook paper. So of course I already cut it to length, but I didn't tear it. And I'm also going to tear this one, because even though it's scrapbook paper, I just think the edge looks good. Let me see, do I want to tear this one? Yeah, maybe just a little. So I have to remember when I put my paper clip in to just leave it up a little bit. So hopefully I remember that. Okay, and I'm going to ink this one green. And for my trim, I'm going to put just some green ribbon and a little bit of white lace on. So I can use that lace also from the top of my paper clip and for on my ribbon. And that'll dress it up a little bit more. Okay, now let me see how I have to fold this. Okay, so I have to ink these. And ink this. Ink this. So we're going to have 2 pockets on this one also. We're going to have a pocket here and a little tuck over here. So see, you can have it whichever way you want it. If you want your big pocket on this side, you can do that. You can put your tuck over here. I think all my big pockets have been on this side, so we'll turn it around and do it different this time. So we'll have the big pocket on this side. Just put my paper clip in. So So let's see. So I'm going to fold this side over first. Okay, and I'm going to push my paper clip up some. I almost forgot. Make sure it's still in the center. Just glue these 3 edges down. So that's my big pocket. And I'm going to fold that back, so I'm going to glue these 2 edges. But I don't know, this glue bottle, it's running away with itself. Glue them down, make sure my paper clip stays centered. And then I'm just going to glue, let me wipe that off. That's too much glue for that little flap. Let me just put a little glue there and a little glue there. And fold that back. There. Let's see. We still have enough room for a small tag on that side. We'll just take these tags out of these other ones. And a good sized tag on that side. So that works. Alright, so now I'm just going to glue some green ribbon down the center of this. Here we go with that big old smear of glue again. I think I should wipe some of that off. Now I have to pull that up some. Fabri-Tac holds pretty fast, so I think that's all the farther up it's going to go. Okay, I'm going to trim this. And then I grabbed this little white lace. And that'll just go with the white that's in the background design also. And then we'll put some lace up there on the paper clip. I think I need to close up this glue and get out my other bottle. I'll just get out my smaller tip. Now, I had it figured out which side was right. Let's start from the other end, because it goes this way. I'm going to put the scallop towards this part. So I'm just going to put a bead of glue down the center of it, and that'll be good enough. And I think that extra layer looks good. Dresses it up a little bit more. Cut that off. And cut this one off. Now, I think we should be able to just slide this through there. Hope I'm still in the camera view. And we'll just tie it. I have glue on my fingers, so my lace is not cooperating. There. This is not really sturdy glue. I mean, glue. This is not really sturdy lace, so it kind of falls over, but that makes it look kind of fancy. Let's see what it looks like on our paper. So there you go. I'll turn it sideways so you can get the whole view. You can see it all right there. So I think that one looks good. And there again is the little cards. That one looks good. I have a couple more that I had set here, so hopefully I'm not taking up too much time. These two won't take long. This one's just out of book paper. And this one's an old book. I only tore the edges, left this straight, and I'm going to put some ribbon on it. So I'm just going to ink it in pink. Just ink the edges real quick. I hope everyone's enjoying my video. If you are, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I just ask that you subscribe. Let's see. This is what I did. So I just have to ink this, and we're going to have a little double tuck on this one also. So I'm just going to put glue on here. And like I say, these go really fast. We'll put glue on this. Fold that over. We'll just put glue on this and fold that over. And there's our one pocket. Just put glue on there. Fold that over, and that's our little tuck. And then I'm just going to put some lace on here, or some ribbon on here instead of the lace. And I think that dresses it up good. Just some little silky looking lace with flowers. It's a little change. Should have my smaller scissors for this. Okay, so there's that. Now, and there's that pocket. And here's our little tuck. So there's another one. And this one is just a skinny one. But that one looks good on the page also. All right. Now this one is just out of book paper. It's also that double tuck. I'll just ink it up real quick. This is really delicate paper. Okay, so let me get my folds. So that's going to go that way. So I have to ink. And then I'm going to ink right there. I hope this gives you good ideas of different paper clips that you can use. There's so many different kinds. I still want to do the hidden paper clips. I haven't done them yet, but hopefully coming soon. I get so many different ideas and I have to pick which one I want to run with first. Now on this one, I just used a little piece of lace that had the holes in the center and run some baker's twine through it, just to make it look different. And I think that goes good with the black. If you was doing a journal with like a black and white journal, this would go good in it. So let's see. That one's too wide, but it'll go in that way. And this one will go in this way. So there's your two little tucks. And this one's just, whoops, I'll turn it this way the right way. This one's just a little short, skinny one. And that looks good on the paper too. I like the way that one turned out. Now I might have said I only had two more, but I guess I had three. So this one will only take a second. And this one's going to have two tucks also. We're going to have one that I tore off at this end, tore the top and bottom, and this one's just flat. And I guess I'll just do this one in brown. So you can use any kind of paper. I did coffee dyed. I did book page. I did music paper. And I did scrapbook paper. So the sky's the limit. You can do whichever you'd like. Okay. I like to have a lot of different little tags and pockets and stuff made up. So if I need one, I can just pull it out. And it's fun making them. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm just going to glue lace on the center of it. Now, like I said before, if I wanted to, and I'll do that on this one. I'll just do the 3 edges, make the lace a little belly band, or a little tuck pocket, and that'll give this one 3 little tuck spots. When you use the lace, it's just narrow, but that's all right. You have little narrow tags, anything like that. Just make them all different ways. So let me see this. So we'll have a tag going this way. Like I say, these are all kind of big. That one doesn't even fit in there all the way. Then we have one going in here, and then we'll go back to this little piece of paper here, and we'll put that right under there for that pocket. So let me see, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we did 8. Could probably say 8 different kinds because each one has a little variation to it. So I hope everyone liked the paper clip pockets that we made today. And if you do, I'd just ask that you stop back next time and see what we're going to do again. I like coming up with different things to do, have all kinds of ideas rolling around there. So we'll have another video soon. And I just thank everyone for stopping by, and everyone enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.